much. Always a pleasure.
Robert Guerrero, props to all fighters, man. But Victor has shown his mental lapses inside the ring. Do you expect a better Victor? What kind of Victor do you expect? You know, he has had those accidents inside the ring.
You know, you can never rely on stuff like that. You just got to be ready. If it happens, it happens. I mean, that's all I can say about that.
Yeah, he's coming to fight. You guys have a fan-friendly style later in your careers, but this is gonna be a great fight, man. In terms of training camp, how did things go for you?
Things went great. Things went great for me. You know, it's a big opportunity, man, especially on the stage we're on. You know, Manny Pacquiao's main event could be possibly his last fight. You know, it's an opportunity. You know, you come and show up and you wow out. Hey, it's going to throw us back into those big mega fights.
Yeah. As for Victor, man, where do you think he's at? Both of you later in your career, he has his kids. He mentioned his kids. You guys both really want and need this win, man. Where are you guys at?
Well, for me, I'm ready to go, man. I've had kids for 16 years already, man. Shit. So, you know, I've been there, done that. You know, a lot of people in their mind, they think, you know, when they got their little kids and stuff, it's like, oh, you know, you start thinking of that. Brings you a little bit more softer, bro.
Yeah.
My kids are bigger now. Now I'm yelling at them, hey, get your ass over there. It's like,
they probably join you in training now.
Yeah, you know, I got my son. My son's running by me, you know, throughout camp. He was in camp with me training, and I was busting his little butt, but, you know.
That's cool. Reflecting back on your career heading into this fight, man, what are the most important things that you felt you've accomplished?
You know, my whole career, you know, being a professional fighter, winning world championships. I mean, just your whole career is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
You know, losses, wins. I mean, just being in that ring and that stage in front of, you know, thousands of fans and stuff like that. I mean, it truly is an accomplishment.
You and Victor have had a very good career, man. You both can relate. You both fought Mayweather. Just how do you look at that? How your guys' career has progressed, and now being here at this point, man, and getting this opportunity to fight him, what could potentially be Manny Pacquiao's last fight.
You know, it's incredible, man. It's incredible. I'm happy. Just thank God that I'm here.
Robert, just say hello, Robert.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Were you worried you might get the call? Being, you know, you're a southpaw, correct? Like, did you think maybe, hey, you know, my phone's open?
I was like, dude, I'm trading for a lefty anyway. What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, Ugas. Yeah, I guess you know, Pacquiao wants his title back. You know?
Well, what do you think about the main event we got now?
I think it's going to be a great fight. Like I said before, I'm interested to see how Ugas makes those adjustments to left-handed within 10 days. So, you know, he was preparing for Maidana and a right-handed fighter. So, you know he's been in camp training, sparring, and everything. So, you know, it's going to be interesting.
When the Spence fight was pulled, did you feel like you were still going to be fighting, or were you preparing not to fight?
I didn't know what was going to go on. I mean, I was going to still train because, you know, having a great team, they'll throw me on something right away because I'm ready. You know, it was just like, man, what's going on? Shoot, hopefully it still goes down. And sure enough, you know, right away you find out they brought Ugas up. So.
You know what this reminded me? Remember you were supposed to fight Chino?
Yeah.
And you had the shoulder injury, and for a whole year you were out, but the fans were ripping you and thinking, you remember that?
Yeah.
And now Spence is going through the same thing.
Yep. Yeah.
How did you handle it?
You know, I was praying to God, man. My faith. That's
You came
it.
back and you won titles.
I came back mad. I came back mad, and they thought I was crazy because I tore my shoulder, went through surgery, out for a year and a half, recovery. Then I go from 35 to 47. Just straight out. I said, heck with 40. I'm gonna go to 47, dude. And that wasn't because I couldn't make weight or anything. I just everybody at 35 was going to 40, and coming up from featherweight all the way up to 35, it was tough to get fights with Marquez, you know, Morales, all these guys, you know, Pacquiao. So I go, you know what? If I jump to 147, they're going to be at 140. They're going to meet me there. I'll just start digging my heels in here.
Last question,
I'll
guys.
get the fight. So
what's your message to Earl if he's watching this?
Hey, God bless you, man. We're praying for you. Hopefully you get better, and you know, take care of yourself.
Robert, Canelo-Plant, real quick. Just got announced today. What do you think about that fight? How's that fight play out?
I think it's going to be a great fight. You know, Canelo's strong, man. He's blasting dudes out. But you know what? I think I think Canelo's going to bring the best out of Canelo-Plant, man. You know, he can box, and the one thing is he's always in shape. You know, even throughout this whole pandemic, you know, my home here in Las Vegas, he was training there, using it because all the gyms were closed, and man, I think he's going to do great. You know, it's just, I think it's a pick 'em fight.
How good is he? How good is Canelo? Some people feel he's the best Mexican-born fighter at the moment, you know, in the history of the sport.
Come on, Finito Lopez, man, dude.
Finito Lopez, you give it to Finito Lopez?
You know, yeah, but you know, he's still. I mean, he's still doing his thing, man. You know, I really think you know, he's going to be one of the best fighters out of Mexico. I mean, he just destroyed everybody.
Can Pacquiao beat guys like Crawford and Spence at this point?
Dude, Pacquiao, that guy's amazing, man. I mean, look what he did to Thurman, and Thurman's one of the biggest dudes at welterweight and can box. So you know, I think the one thing is Manny's a man of faith, and you got faith behind you, and you put God first, anything's possible. I mean, look at David and Goliath. Took him out with some pebbles.
To the forehead.
Yeah, whack. You know, so that's the way I look at Manny. Is you know, he don't just say, hey, you know, thank God and this and that. He fights, you know, with the hand of God.
Robert, where's the sport right now with you know, Mayweather and Manny semi-retired, or so to speak? And then you guys are on your way out too, and you got the younger guys. Where's the sport at? What do you think is that? Is it in good hands? Is there fighters out there that you want to see yourself just they need to carry the sport or they can shine?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, you got young kids like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. I mean, you got all these guys, Teofimo Lopez. I mean, Gervonta Davis. I mean, you got all these guys coming up, man. It's great. I mean, you still got Canelo there. How old's Canelo? Like what, 20, 30? 30? Yeah. I mean, you know. So I mean, it's
in good hands.
It's in good hands, man.
Yeah. Any advice for the younger fighters, like the ones you mentioned, to how to deal with this? With the sport is not the easiest thing to get around, you know.
You know, just stay focused. That's it, man. Stay focused and do what you got to do. Put God first and make it happen.
Cool. Appreciate you, Robert. Thank you.